How do you feel when you watch a countryman carrying the national flag and walking on the aisle of Olympic track? Precisely. It's all about passion, commitment, dedication, doing it all for your country kind of feeling. Working with him was a marvelous journey, and I would put with him in his words uh, the most important mantra, which I made mantra for my life as well, that it's all about how you get there and standing up for what is right. And I thoroughly believe that not as an individual sports person, but this is for all individuals who are sitting here, irrespective of what kind of business or what kind of domain you are into. So today we are gathered here for the official launch of the coffee table book. This is on the journey of Shiva Keshavan and our association with Shiva Keshavan. Whatever little we could know, because he's kind of a little vagabond, you know, sometimes he is out of sight and nowhere, non-approachable, so we could make some people fly onto Manali to get his pictures. So this is our effort, the people who had been associated with him for this many years. This is all our effort and putting all our emotions to put this into an 80 pages book, coffee book. So before launching the book, somebody had asked me, I think even in, we had been interviewed by Virendra Sehwag in Epic TV, what was the program? Umeed. Umeed was the program where Shiva Keshavan was interviewed, and I was also asked a question, pertaining question, why are you supporting Shiva? And so the first thing which came into my mind was, you have got the youngest athlete youngest Olympian. You had an Olympian who had carried the Indian flag the maximum number of times, put summer and winter all put together, and who has got the 6 consecutive times of playing in Olympics. What more do you need? I think not many people have got this consistency, this commitment, this dedication, this passionate athlete among us. So that gives enough reason. But I had a CFO in my office, and I had to answer him as well. What is the return on our CSR? And I said, boss, you never look for the return on CSR. So I had to give him a simile. I had to give him a resemblance that, okay, we are into safety equipment. We make products to make industrial worker be safe on the working environment. Imagine a player who is at 300 feet vertical drop, minus 40 degrees centigrade, and almost at a speed of 150 kilometers per hour. So don't you think there is an occupational hazard to his work? So that's how we could boil down and get my CFO convinced that yes, the money that we are investing is the right one. So this coffee table book is here, and somebody asked me, why are you having a coffee table book? What do you have? So this is an outcome of the association between Shiva and Mallcom. With this book launch, we want to get to medium and small mid enterprises, to large corporates, to sports enthusiasts, to policymakers, that every drop in this thing counts. And it's very, very important that we play our active role here, and we just can't keep on saying that, okay, kuch log karte hain, kar lenge. We have got our contribution, and if we can think of even the smallest of the contribution, we are a population of 1.3 billion, man. What do you expect? We can turn around the medal tally if we can just pinpoint few of the athletes, and we can keep sponsoring. This is coming from a mid-sized company. I'm not very big corporate, I don't have a big pocket with me, but the passion that me and my team had carried, I believe I have tried to put this in this coffee table book. Of course, I have got some limited resources here. I have kept the books only for the panelists at this point of time, but I will be too glad to get this thing delivered to any of the people or of you audience, if you can just pass on your email address and mail to my colleagues, and we'll do that. So I think without hurting much, and then I think before I conclude, no duty is more urgent than thanking or returning the thanks. So thank you, Shiva, for entertaining us and for motivating us, for motivating me personally, individually, and I'm really blessed. And yeah. And somebody asked, what is the life after athlete? I tell you, I have not known any military people, but I know few of the sports personality, and I feel that they are the most committed and dedicated people. So if I were to hire, I will hire any of the athletes who are retired. Please, Mallcom would be too glad to have a job offer for you guys, because I feel that you guys, we have got a lot of things to learn from you. So, okay, so I would ask my colleague to if we can get the book and we can have this book launched here. And I have got one on my bag as well, because that's the first copy which I had got, and I'm still carrying it and I'm showing it to all the people, but I said that no, we have got an official launch and we'll do it after once it's officially launched. So, and I will ask all the audience to have a round of applause for this.
Wow.
Thank you.
I guess we could leave a copy so people have a chance to
Yes.
go through it.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. And if I can say a couple of things.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
It's not this.
Thank you. I'm really excited to receive this, and I've not seen it yet, so I'm really excited to, go and see what this is all about, because we, as Giri pointed out, our meeting was a complete chance meeting. It was over a couple of tweets, and it developed into a really close bond. I visited their manufacturing facility. I visited their corporate office. I interacted with the workers, and everybody knew who I was. It was, it felt like being part of something. And I think the example that Mallcom represents, that how no matter your size, how industry and how corporates in India can be part of the success story in sports. By a contribution. It doesn't matter the amount of contribution, but the passion which goes into this. There's so much we can learn from each other, and I think even beyond after my experience as an athlete, there's so much that we can. Thank you for the job offer, by the way. So when I thought about it long and hard, that after 25 years in sport, I'm really not qualified for any other job. So it feels like you have to start from scratch again. But at the same time, I thought, as that question was being asked, today, if you ask me that question, I say, I can do all the jobs that any one of you can do, plus all the jobs that Luge has to offer, So I really don't feel handicapped, because I know that the secret to success is simply to work hard, to practice, and to have that determination, right, the self-belief. So that is something that sports has given me, and I'll forever be grateful to that, and I'll go through any of those hardships again, In fact, I would love to do it all over again, just to live all these wonderful moments. So thank you so much for for being part of my journey, and it's not over. Yeah. Thank you.